Good morning, student. How are you? I hope you all are fine. In this video, we are studying about cube roots. First, we understand what is a cube root, what is its symbol, and after it, we understand different methods of finding cube roots of a number. So first, cube root. Finding a cube root is just the in reverse operation of finding a cube. Just like when we find a cube of number, suppose we have to find the cube of 1, then we multiplied 1 to 3 times. 1 into 1 into 3 equal to we get 1. So when we reverse the process, we find the cube root of a number. The symbol of the cube root is under root power 3. When we write this number of any number symbol, it meaning that we can write power of 1 by 3. For example, when we use this symbol, this is the symbol of the square root, then its value is power 1 by 2. Same as when we write radical sign with power 4, then it is meaning of any number containing power 1 by 4. Then same as when we write radical sign with power 3, it means cube root, that its value is power 1 by 3. Now, if m is equal to n cube, if n is equal to n cube, then n is the perfect cube and n is the cube root of m, when m and n are the natural number. Suppose we have two numbers m and n and both are the natural number, and we can write it m as the n cube, then n is said to be a cube root of n. We understand this thing with the help of example. We know that 8 is the cube of 2. So 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. Then it is said to be cube number, and 2. This 2 is said to be cube root. Cube root of 8. So we can represent it, cube root of 8 is equal to 2. Okay. Same as we can represent cube root of 27 is equal to 3, because 27 is cube of 3. Okay. Now we learn how we find out the cube root of any number. So our first method is prime factorization method. Okay. So first we give the heading methods of finding cube root, and first method is prime factorization method. Factorization method. As we understand this method in square root chapter, so we repeat it here. Our first step is, first we factorize any number. The number which is given to whose you have to find the cube root of number. Then first we factorize this number, then make a group of 3. Okay, and then replace it with a single number and multiply it. So our first example is, we choose a very simple example like 64. Then first we factorize 64, and obviously we start after factorization with the smallest prime number, and the smallest prime number is 2, so we start with 2. 2 we get 32, then 2 is divided 32, we get 16, then we get 8, 2 is divided to 8, we get 4, 2 is divided to 4, we get 2, and 2 is divided to, we get 1. So prime factorization of 64 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Our next step is, we have to make a group of 3 numbers. So this is our first group, this is our second group. So cube root of 64 is equal to, take 2 from this group, here we can write 2, and 2 from this group. So 2 into 2 equal to 4. So the cube root of 64 is 4. Okay. Now we take one more example from our NCERT book. Suppose we are considering our example 6. And our example 6 is, find the cube root of 8000. So our first step is, first we factorize this 8000. So 8000. We start with the smallest prime number by which 8000 is divisible. So when we divide this 8000 by 2, we get 4000. Then 2 is divided this 4000, we get 2000. Then 1000 divided, we get 500. Then we get 250. When we divide it again 2, we get 125. Now 125 is can't divisible by 2, so we opt second smallest prime number by which 125 is divided. So we have 5. So here is 25 and 25 is divided to 5. We get 5. And 5 divided to 5 we get 1. So when we factorize 8000 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 5. First we check I write it correct or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is correct. Now we paired a group of 3. So this is the group of first group, this is second group, and this is the third group. So therefore cube root of 8000 is equal to one number from this group is 2, second number from this group equal to multiply 2, and one number from this group is multiplied of 5. So when we multiply all the number, we get 20. So we can say that cube root of 8000 is 20. With the help of this process, we can solve several numbers. So please do practice of exercise 7.2, question number 1. Thank you so much.